Hi there, I'm Stephanie Leach and welcome to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making delicious grilled portobello fajitas. Growing up in Texas, beef and chicken fajitas were a staple and I made them often. But now that I follow a whole food plant-based lifestyle, I enjoy making fajitas with meaty mushrooms. I use all the same spices I did before and I get a very similar flavor profile. So today we're actually going to go out back so that we can use the grill. But before we do that, we need to prep our ingredients. So I like to remove the gills or the dark part from underneath of the portobello mushrooms. You don't have to, but I like to do that. You know, mushrooms are serious weight loss, anti-cancer and immunity boosting superfoods. They actually inhibit fat cell growth factors, which deters fat storage. And at the same time, they inhibit the growth of abnormal and cancerous cells and help your immune system seek out and destroy them. Pretty neat. And bell peppers are the best vegetable sources of vitamin C and a good source of a wide range of other vitamins and minerals for heart health, weight management, and balanced blood sugar. They're also high in carotenoids for your eyes. So I'm just cutting my mushrooms up into about 1/2 inch pieces. Don't want them too small because they will shrink up on the grill. That looks good. I'm going to cut up the bell peppers. I cut them a little bit thinner than the mushrooms because they take a little bit longer on the grill when I use a grill basket. You know, if you don't have an outdoor grill, you can cook these underneath the broiler in your oven. Just slice them maybe a little bit thinner and broil them about 2 to 3 inches from the top or from your heat source, and they'll get nice and crispy edges like you would on a grill. Also include an onion. Looks like it's time to sharpen the knife. Onions are strongly anti-cancer and anti-inflammatory. Onions and garlic also inhibit cholesterol synthesis. According to Dr. Furman, we should be eating mushrooms and onions every day. So I just cut these in about the same width as the bell peppers, and then I separate them into their individual slices. So now it's time to season up our mushrooms. I just sprinkle on some garlic powder, onion powder, chili powder, I'm probably adding about anywhere from maybe 1/4 to 1/2 teaspoon of each. A little bit of cayenne pepper, probably about 1/8 of a teaspoon, just for a little bit of heat. Smoked paprika. I love smoked paprika. Really helps bring that meaty flavor to your food. And some ground cumin. I would have used more, but I grind it from cumin seeds and I was out of cumin seeds, so I need to restock. And then a little bit of salt. And some pepper. I love my pepper now. And then to help all the seasonings stick, I just sprinkle on about a tablespoon of vegan Worcestershire sauce. Did I say teaspoon? I meant tablespoon. And give it a toss. Make sure the mushrooms are well coated with all of the spices. There we go. That looks good. Also wanted to prep some quick guacamole. Look at that, avocado perfection. I almost hated to mash it up. Sometimes I just slice it and put it on my tacos. But since we're not using any sour cream or vegan sour cream today, I kind of wanted something creamy on my fajitas. So I'm making some quick guacamole. Add the juice of 1/2 lime. If I have a jalapeno, I'll definitely add diced jalapeno. If not, I just add some cayenne pepper. And then I also add onion powder, garlic powder, a lot of the same spices that I just used on the mushrooms. And some, cayenne for some heat in place of the jalapeno. If you have diced or minced cilantro, that's also good to add. So here we go with the spices. This is a really easy recipe. I mean, there's really no measuring required. You can just eyeball it. A little bit of salt. And some pepper. And then just mix that up well and then cover it and put it in your refrigerator. And then you'll have it ready to go for when your fajitas are ready. Yum. All right, so my little outdoor grill is hot. Adding my mushrooms. Love that sizzle. It's our dog Sophie. She's always interested in what I'm cooking. So I checked them after about 5 minutes. The grill heat was only around 350 degrees, so not super hot, and they didn't have a lot of direct contact with flame with this grill. So I want to cook them, but I don't want them dried out. So just kind of watch them. I think I cooked them for another 5 minutes or so. Then they looked like they were done. But still had some moisture to make a good fajita filling. So just pull those off the grill, and then we'll put on the bell peppers. And these probably took about 20 minutes. You know, they don't have direct contact with the grates, and they're not really getting any direct contact with the flame either. So I just stirred them every 5 minutes or so. Kept checking them. I usually underdo them just a little bit because sometimes I have to reheat them later for dinner, and I don't want them mushy. So these look like they're doing pretty good. Got some good char. Yeah, that looks about right. So it's time to eat. Okay, so plating up. You know, fajitas are usually made with flour tortillas, but what I had on hand was corn. So I just used some fresh corn tortillas, layer on the mushrooms and the bell peppers, and then add some of that quick guacamole. Yum. As long as I have guacamole, I'm fine. Maybe you feel the same way. Let me know in the comments. I can live without sour cream, but gotta have the guac. Doesn't that look good? I tell you, these disappeared really quick. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up and share it if you did, and leave a comment for me. And if you'd like to be notified when I post new videos, please subscribe and click the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.